Amazon. And no, I'm not talking about the river that runs through South America. I'm talking about the company that Jeff Bezos started in his garage. See, Amazon's the company that decided that they would do all of their shopping online. With just a click of a button, a couple of days later, people can have stuff at their door. Now, this changed from, for a lot of people that were used to going into the retail stores to buy products such as clothing, books, computers, different types of tech, video games, and toys. Now people can just get on their web browser or even on their phones, find what they're looking for, and click, and just like that, a couple days later, their products will be arriving at their front door. So what gave this idea from Jeff Bezos, and how did it start off? Well, see, Jeff Bezos is the CEO of Amazon. He started this company after he was going to school and had a job at a hedge fund company. He saw in 1994 that people were more and more likely to be using the internet, and he decided to start a company that would sell products strictly from the internet. Now, this company started in a garage, and when he first named his company, it was actually Cadabra, like abracadabra, but he felt like that name was a little too confusing, so he decided to go with Amazon. He started this company to sell books because he thought that online books could be sold by different types and varieties by millions. And a physical bookstore would not be able to hold that many books in a warehouse or in a store. So what Jeff decided to do was to start this online website with millions and millions of books available to purchase. And people would purchase these books, and him and his team would take orders all through the day, and then at night they would package all the books, and Jeff himself would drive these books to his local UPS or Postal Service area and ship each of these books individually. One of Jeff's biggest wishes when Amazon first started was that he would just have a forklift that would be able to do all the heavy lifting. Some of the traits I've learned after reading about Jeff Bezos was that he was a huge risk taker. He was willing to step down from the high income of Wall Street and take a huge risk in starting his own business and getting investments from his parents and from other people to start this business called Amazon. See, Jeff was such a forward thinker when he started his business because he realized that a lot of times his very first question when people were asking him what was Amazon and what he was doing with that company was, what is the internet? Which seems like a huge thing for us today. But in 1994, when Amazon started, the internet was still just grasping ground. And these are a trait that I've seen with Jeff throughout his tenure at Amazon, is that he has always been a big idea thinker and always a forward thinker. He was always looking ahead at what's the next thing. Amazon has just recently introduced drones that would be driving packages from their warehouses with 2-hour delivery to people around their area. And he's always talked about customer obsession, that his company will be completely obsessed with the customer and customer satisfaction, and always making sure the customer has everything that they need when shopping online. And this has led Jeff to be one of the richest men in the world. The last time we saw his net worth, it was at $124 billion. Man, can you imagine going from selling books in a garage to being the wealthiest man in the world? And I think that's because Jeff has always put in front of him his core values and his mission to be obsessed with the customer and to make the customer feel like they're having the best experience when shopping at Amazon. So I think, what's next for Jeff Bezos and Amazon? I think the sky is the limit. And if it was my choice, I wish I'd have enough guts to take the risk that he took to start Amazon. And I feel like that his traits and his personality is perfect for Amazon because he is always forward thinking. He was always pushing the big idea, and he is always putting his customers first because he believes that what he's doing is important and that his customers are important. So the limits are off for Amazon, and I can't wait to see what Jeff Bezos and his company does next.